A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. And checking out some numbers for Kobe White.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved. A sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Daniels out there with Young. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Reza Shea. And Gay is in at the power forward position. And for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball out there with White. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the small forward. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Here's Buzelis. Vucevic setting the pick for Buzelis. Sinks the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the 76ers.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And Atlanta has possession after the miss from Vucevic. Young outside. Beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Ball, defended by Young. Now here's Giddey. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. White, good.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Richard, for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls.
Krejci's checked in. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. The Bulls third.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. Inside. Atlanta with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Daniels with it. Giddey defending. Goes up to the stripe. Daniels, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Buzelis, defended by Young. Here's Vucevic. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Gay. Young outside, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. Outside, White. High post, Vucevic. Over Okongwu. And again, Chicago. No good. The Hawks leading. Krejci passes to Young. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. 4 on the shot clock. The Hawks again can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Ball. Still yet to score.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Pass to Gay. Back to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. Here's Young, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
White finds Ball. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Herter. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Niang. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
On the court for Atlanta, Niang out there with Rizeshe. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Barlow in at center. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Barlow. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey, shooting 1.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
LeVert with it. He's coming off a 31-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. To the paint. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Josh Giddey.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
The Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Giddey, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Giddey. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Collins. And Ball subbed in for Williams. And a change for the Hawks. Mans checked in for Rizachet. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Hawks trailing. On the wing, man. He's defended by Herter. Here's Barlow. Missed inside. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Herter, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Niang. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
George Niang taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. So for the Bulls, Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Kobe White in for Kevin Herter. And he sinks the second. The Bulls Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now here's Giddey, defended by Mann. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
For someone who doesn't get to the line very often, it's good to see Ball putting some pressure on the defense.
For Chicago, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
We got this. We got this. Two.
That free throw, no good.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
And he's good on the second.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
Now, here is Young, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Here's Niang. Pass to LeVert. Here's Young. He's covered by Ball. They shoot again, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu comes in for George Niang. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Terrence Mann. And so Young nails them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Ball dishes to Vucevic. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Vucevic. Buzelis has got 5 points so far. And Young kicks to LeVert. Pass to Gay.
2 minutes.
Here's Young. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. And that one, good. He's got 8.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
LeVert against White. Pass to Gay. To the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Atlanta shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Chicago making a switch here. Smith is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Rizachet, he's checked in for LeVert. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
It's time for the Cougars crew in the 3-1-2. It's time to get loud for your 3-1-2 crew.
at some stats here for Daniels. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in steals, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Right the pass to Vucevic. Young against Ball. Got loose. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Good. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Here's Ball. And the layup is good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Young against Ball. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 12 points in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Young with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gay. Okongwu against Vucevic. Daniels with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Okongwu. Here's Rizashea. Can't connect from long distance. Outside, Ball. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well, moving them around a little bit with some fakes, and guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But if we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
You know, right now for the Hawks, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. They'll have to make some changes in the offseason.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The Hawks leading by 3. They've got Vucevic. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Ball, and it's White in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Daniels with it. Giddey defending. Young, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Ball, and it's good for 2. Ball's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bulls.
Always has his head up, getting unselfish with it.
Ball against Young. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Ball feeling it out a bit. For the tie. Giddey, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Young against Ball. Young left side. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Young.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
White dishes to Vucevic. Young against White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Down low. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
For 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's go. We have a dancer. Sit down.
Quickly, let's bring up the list of the top rookie three-point bombers in the NBA. 5th, Booz Ellis.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
Pass to Giddey. To the middle. And stolen by Okongwu. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now, Reza Shea. Young with the ball. He's covered by Ball. Young's shot is off.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Inside. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Ball.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Gay. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Young. Chicago grabs the miss.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Daniels with it. Back to Young. Fires the three. Booz Ellis grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. For the tie, Giddey, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here is Daniels. White covering. Pass to Gay. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Chicago making a switch here. Smith has checked in. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the basket by Krejci.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Now here's White. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Giddey. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's LeVert. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, White. 23 seconds left in the third. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Mann. White covering. Mann passes to LeVert. Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Atlanta, up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Terrence Mann. He's out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the small forward position. Let's go. Gets an open look and hits. LeVert's got his first points in this one.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Giddey, solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Niang. Man in the corner. They set the pick. Pass to Barlow. Drops in the layup for 2.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Collins setting the pick for Giddey. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Now on the court, your Hawk squad. Get loud and let them hear you. All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now gets free t-shirts.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Collins. Young's checked in for the Hawks. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to LeVert. Screen by Niang. Young outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Herter. The kick out to Ball. To take the lead. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Young looking around. Screen by Niang. Young, no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Pass to Herter. And it's Ball in the corner. Smith on the wing. Takes the 3. No good that time. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. LeVert against Herter. Lays it up off the glass. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
And LeVert with that slashing approach coupled with the outside shot. Boy, he is not an easy cover.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
It's time for T-shirts. Who wants a T-shirt? Heads up, fans. Who wants a free T-shirt? It's time for T-shirts.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Smith. Bruce Ellis comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's White in for Kevin Herter. White dishes the ball. White a screen on Young. Ball, the bounce pass. And Vucevic kicks the ball. And Ball gets double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And it's White missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Ball with a wide open look. They grab their own miss. White finds Giddey. Fires away from outside. And there's White, and that's good on the assist from Ball.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. to Gay. Rosales grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And here's Vucevic. Poke loose. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now, here's Vucevic over Okongwu. And it's Vucevic missing. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Here's Gay. A miss that time would have put him up, and they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Josh Giddey.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Okongwu with a screen on Giddey. And it's Ricochet missing. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Matas Buzelis.